Afternoon, girls and guys. We're at my best mate's pond, running my old Eric Compact, the old Eric 1 prototype. This is the prototype that I tested for Waddy back 9-10 years ago, and an easy pod. Sad thing is though, this pond is being closed down, so a lot of these fish are going to need moving on, which I will do for him. There are going to be a few fish that I will be keeping on in my pond for him until he is able to rebuild again in his new house. So what will be going, the Goshki, there's 2 Goromo in here, one there, the Tancho, where are we, you got the bronze one down there, the Hitsuri is coming over to mine, the Shirotsuri is coming over to mine, the Beko will be coming over to mine, and so will that Ginrin Sorogoi there. But everything else will need moving on either later on this year or early in the spring. So if there's anything catches your eye, let me know beforehand so I can start putting names in a book. First come, first serve. This Chagoi here will not be sold. It is going to be given to someone that I know, and purely because when he was a baby we had to do some treatments on his mouth, and now his mouth looks like a pussy, hence the name Pussy Chag. So yeah, just a quick one there, and I will catch you back at my place. Look at this shit, I wanted to get the last of the bricks down. Ah! And on another note, I would like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers and all my viewers that left such lovely comments yesterday. It absolutely blew me away. So all I can say is thank you very much, and piss off, rain, so I can get the last of the bricks in. Fingers crossed we can get them in a bit. Catch you soon. Well, guys and girls, I will get onto that shortly, but I've got to debag these. So once I've got each one in the bowl, I will debag and show you what they look like. That's better. Now this one, will be held here for Brad until we gets his new pond built at some point in time. He's had this fish for years now, good 3 or 4, at least 4 or 5 years, if not longer. Beautiful fish though, awesome Ginrin in it. Come on, out you go. No, you're not supposed to go back in the bowl. Come on, this is hurting my arm. Right. One down, one to go. Oh, hang on. Let me put it down a second. I've forgot to measure him. Come on. Soaking wet hands with the camera now, but here's 48 centimetres. I remember Brad buying this one. He's had this one for a few years. Bought it, if my memory serves right, he'll probably tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. He paid £240 for it. and he got it from World of Water in Shinfield. And I said to him, if ever you decide you don't want that Shiro, I will have it. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He has given it to me. So I am wealth and chuffed. He is looking a bit pink now. That's just from the stress of being bagged and moved. This one has always been a stressy little bugger. Well, once he settles back down and that white clears up and that black really starts to come back in, you're going to be beautiful. One of a couple of males that I want in my pond, and the rest just for personal preference and for ideas that I have for the future of my hobby. I only want a select few males, and the rest I would like female. But on that note, I'm going to put this stressy bugger in here, get tidied up, and get on with trying to lay the last of these bricks. Get tidied up and put everything back, and see how long it takes Susan to realise that there's 2 new fish in the pond. Back soon. There we go, look. Happy as Sam, boys. Look at her, bless her. Sulking because I won't let her outside here because it's too cold for her. That, and I haven't covered her over in her blanket. She is such a weird dog. Well, yeah, I think you find they've settled in well. On to some bricks. Typical feckin' British weather. All I want to do is get my mix made and get it put in the hole, because I'm covered, and I'll be happy. We have got some blue skies out there somewhere, so hopefully it will stop in the next 10-15 minutes. Otherwise that blows my plans for today right out the bloody window.
Good.
I should bacon you. See, the new 2 have settled in well. I do love a black and white fish. Like I said, the Ginrin Shiro Becco, that's 54 cm. That's going to be kept here, ready for when he gets his pond built in the near future. And then, like I said, the Shiro Tsuri has been given to me. That's 48 cm. And while I think about it, I better put them sizes in the book before I forget them. But yeah, all's good. Hush your bacon in the corner. Oh, looks like it stopped, so I'm going to put you lot down and I'll pick you back up, possibly in a hole with some mix made. They seem happy enough, don't they? Oh. I'm bollocks, I haven't even started yet. There's me mix. You catch me breath back a second. Oh, that's better. Well, I managed to find one more engineering brick that I can put in there on that corner. I'll be happy with that. The rest is just going to have to be a hodgepodge of bits of brick and paving slab, block paving bricks. So, like I say, once the fiberglass is in, it ain't going to be a problem. I am going to render as many, well, render, no, what's it called? Pointing. I will get as much of the pointing done as I can, just to add a bit more structural integrity. Pipes in there now. Nice. So yeah. But, well, like I said at the start of the video, guys, thank you very much for all your nice comments. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm an 80s child. I'm not PC. I'm not politically correct, because I think half of it is bollocks nowadays, to be totally honest. Because, you know, we've got the days of being able to call a spade have gone, because now it's not a spade. It's an implement for digging by a digging technician. I mean, Jesus Christ, health and safety. What was that in the 80s? No wonder my body's bollocksed. Anyway, let's get on some more bricks. While it's in my mind, because I'm thinking once this mix is done, I'll have to get the core drill out. And on my video yesterday, I said about putting a Tommy drain around here somewhere and maybe patching it into the 4-inch bottom drain line. And the only one that picked up on it was Tel. Big shout out to you, Tel. Big up. Lovely pond as well, by the way. But yeah, he said, would the filter and the pump take more from the Tommy drain than it would the bottom drain if it was connected to it? I don't know if I've explained that right, but it made sense to me because I'd already thought about it about 20 minutes after I'd finished filming. So what I'm going to do, I'm still going to go with a mid feed on a Tommy drain here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the back straight into a air chamber, which will then come straight back up to this pipe here and just run as a circulation and aeration, so I don't have to put any air stones in the tank itself. So yeah, there will be the pump going on the other side of the Easy Pod because of the shower, but I'm not going to split it because I am building this on a budget. And that's another thing I thought about, is if I split it, I need more slide valves or ball valves, and that's extra money that needs to be put away for Christmas at the moment. So I also think it'll be a bloody good idea, because like I said, there will be an air pump of some kind around this area for cleaning the Easy Pod. So while it's dormant, instead of disturbing the actual tank itself, I thought I'd do another airlift, because there's a lot of people out there that have asked me about the airlifts. So when I make this one, you'll be able to see it. I'm going to get back to me bricks. We're getting there, slowly. It's a bit like a jigsaw at the moment. As long as I've got something that goes over a joint, I'm happy. So, yeah. So we're filling this gap here, go round to there, and then we'll start the next course and go all the way round and back. And then we'll put the final course in, of course. But then if there's any muck left, like I say, I'll get some pointing done. Oh. Right, I'm going to have to go, folks, because that's my son calling me on the other phone. Catch you in a bit. Well, I thought I'd get the camera out because, as you can see, the light's starting to go. I've only got a little bit of mix left and I've still got a whole course to go. And I know it's not level up and down that way completely. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little wooden framework round the tops. And then I'll put a nice mix in across to flatten it all off, ready for the boards to go on top. But I'm really pleased either way. Just means we're going to have to get one more bag. One more bag of sand. So there we go. Almost done. I mean, I've got this bit done. So I got the bit of wood out. It makes it fucking easier for me getting in and out of it now. So yeah, I'll see what the light's like once I get this bit of muck mixed up, and we'll go from there. Whoa, that's brightened things up. All right, wow, look. As you can see, there's no wood. The mix started to turn. I didn't have a lot left anyway, so I started filling a few gaps. Really don't know what happened there, but as I was saying, I filled in some of the gaps with what little bit was left, and started filling in the gaps in between the bricks, and the hodgepodge of Lego style brickwork hasn't turned out too bad, I don't think. But yeah, it's going to take one more bag. One more bag will give, well, I'd say half a bag of sand will give me enough to finish the top there, because it's only 10 or 11 bricks. But yeah, I'm pretty darn pleased with that. Start to get an idea of what it's going to look like. I still don't know how much water it's going to hold. I'm hoping at least double the IBC tank that I had, and that was 250 gallons. So I want to try and aim for as close as that as possible. That's the end aim. Now I've got to get a price for a piece of glass. Piece of glass I'm going to need is 80 centimetres by 80 centimetres. I'm still waiting for the tank connectors to arrive so I can get on and get the hole dug down there. Tomorrow, as well as getting the last of the bricks in, before I do that, I will get the hole saw in. And I will get back to you soon, because that's Stu from Surrey Koi ringing me. Shiro Becco, the Shiro settled in. In fact, sod it, let me go and turn the light on. It'll make life easier, won't it? Kitty Winks are doing well. Hey, Kitty Winks. Here we go. There we go. You can see that the veins are disappearing already. Settling out quite well now. And both settled in. I don't know if I said when I bowled them and put them in, but the Ginrin Becco is 54 cm, and the male Shiro is 48 cm. But as you can see, they've settled in nicely. Everywhere's cleaned up round here now. Like I said, about 12 bricks and I'm done. Woohoo! Yes! Take that, bitches! Anyway, sorry, I apologise. You're not bitches. I'm just happy at the moment. I've got my Shiro. Pond's almost done. Growing on tank is now back up to 24 degrees. They're going to love me in a minute, because they're going to get some chopped up crab sticks. So we'll shut that door. Oh no, what we'll do is we'll grab the plate first. Don't be a dickhead, Vincent. We'll grab the plate first. And I will say good night and catch you all on the next one.